That's what's making news in America this morning.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, Good Morning Providence.
Good morning, everyone. Here's a live look outside our downtown Providence studios. A nice, cool morning starting off our day today. But coming up, here are some of the top stories you'll see on Good Morning Providence. News breaking overnight, 6 people sent to the hospital, all riding in the same car when it hit a tree in East Greenwich. What officials are saying about that crash this morning. An end of session surprise in the Rhode Island House. Minority Leader Blake Philippi not running for re-election. ABC 6 News reporter Yanni Tregellis is here with the reception he got from his colleagues. A ferocious start to this morning. KC joins us live from the Dino Drag and Stroll as we kick off another Friday morning with our We Love New England series. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Hector Molina in for Doreen. It's Friday, June 24th. KC Can's continuing our summer series, We Love New England. Now, have you caught the latest Jurassic Park film? Well, if you've ever wanted to see dinosaurs close up and personal, you'll want to be at the convention center this weekend. KC Cans is here this morning. Good morning, KC.
Hector, good morning. Was that intro as loud for you as it was for me? Oh my gosh.
Like I said, ferocious. That's the way to start the day.
That didn't wake me. You were right. That's the way to start a Friday. Ferocious indeed. It's going to be a ferocious morning here on Good Morning Providence. Going to have a lot of these guys that just made their way into Providence last night. And we're getting ready for the Dino and Dragon Stroll here at the Convention Center this week. It's going to be a fun weekend. We've got some special guests throughout the morning. We're going to learn a lot about these guys this morning and tell you how you can get involved this weekend. And it's for a great cause, too. We're going to tell you about the good causes. They are aiming to stomp out hunger in Providence with this event this weekend.
Awesome, Casey. Looking forward to it. We'll get back to you in a couple minutes. But first, let's check in with Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates with a look at the forecast. Kelly, really nice outside. A nice, calm, cool morning. I mean, I haven't been up this early in a very long time, but it was pretty refreshing.
Yeah, it's super comfy out there. We have dew points that are down, and outside's really kind of, well, pleasant all around. We have 56 degrees out there. Our dew points, of course, are in the 50s. Very comfortable for us in southern New England. Wind light moving in from the west-northwest at 3 miles per hour. Our visibility is down in Newport, down to 2.5 miles, and patchy fog is going to be with us to start the first few hours of this morning. After that, it should dissipate. But yeah, you may encounter some patches of light fog on your travails this morning. We do have a front that's coming through. It is a warm front, and it is making for some showers as it's moving through central Mass. There is a slight chance that one of these guys could hold together long enough to make it into our corner of southern New England, but really I expect it to be a dry one. Look for sunshine right from the gate, then we start building in clouds because that warm front in our vicinity. Highs today will be topping out in the 70s. Now this warm front will lead to a very warm weekend ahead. The hazy, hot, humid dog days of summer are before us. I'll let you know what to expect in a couple minutes. Hector?
All right, thanks, Kelly. Breaking overnight, 6 people were taken to the hospital after a car hit a tree in East Greenwich. Police were called to the intersection of South County Trail and Middle Road just after midnight. The East Greenwich Firefighters Union says 3 people from the car were taken to Rhode Island Hospital Trauma Center. 2 went to Hasbro's Children's Hospital. 1 went to Kent Hospital. Mutual aid from Warwick, West Warwick, and North Kingstown was required. We're reaching out for an update on the condition of those hospitalized, and we'll have an update on the story on air and on abc6.com when we hear back. Our ABC6 News crew is also on scene of a crash in Gloucester just after midnight. This is near the Hills Tavern and Grill on Putnam Pike. Gloucester police had mostly cleared the scene by this time. We reached out to police for more information, and we'll let you know when we get it. Now turning to some big news on Smith Hill, an end of session surprise in the Rhode Island House last night. Minority Leader Blake Philippi not running for re-election. That decision stunning his colleagues on Smith Hill. Good Morning Providence reporter Yanni Tregellis joins us live in the newsroom with more on the announcement.
Yeah, good morning, Hector. House Minority Whip Michael Chippendale making the announcement during last night's House session, and the announcement shocking all members of the House. Now, Philippi serving on the Rhode Island House of Representatives since 2014, representing Block Island, Charlestown, South Kingstown, and Westerly, then becoming the Minority Leader in 2018. Now, Philippi has been known for passionate floor speeches and challenging the structure of JCLS during his time on Smith Hills, and members of the House sharing their thoughts and well wishes for the Minority Leader, who was emotional emotional as he said his final farewells. During this time. And Filippi also sending a message to his constituents saying, in part, while most of us disagreed on policy sometimes and some of us disagreed many times, I always endeavored to understand your perspective and clearly convey mine. Now, Representative Chippendale has been named the new minority leader following that announcement last night. And Filippi had been rumored to be the leading candidate to seek the GOP nomination for governor last year prior to announcing that he wasn't seeking the position. In the newsroom, Yanni Trigelis, ABC 6 News.
All right, thank you, Yanni. Let's get a look out to our sky cam over Providence. A nice, cool and comfortable morning to start our Friday here. And Kelly, I know you mentioned the dog days of summer. It's starting kind of to feel like that in our ABC 6 studios, having some AC issues this morning. But don't worry, we'll keep you calm, cool, and collective here on this Friday. Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates has your forecast on the 6th.
Hello. Yeah, we do have a sheen to us this morning. We have temperatures, though, that are pretty comfortable outside. We are in the 50s, 56 right now in Providence. We've got 53 in Westerly and in Newport, 56 out on Block Island, 52 for Smithfield, and a couple of 50s from Taunton, right on down to the New Bedford area. Now, our satellite and radar shows a warm front working its way across our region. It is slow moving and will take most of the day to get it through. It is already making for some spotty showers, and yes, there is a chance that we could see one of those today. But here's what we're going to see. The first couple hours this morning, a lot of sunshine. Then we start to build in a couple of clouds. We will see a mainly dry day with highs topping out well into the 70s, and winds will be changing. They will become southerly at 5 to 10 miles per hour as the front goes through. That new southerly wind direction will help to pour heat and humidity into southern New England, and that's your weekend ahead. Of course, we'll take a closer look at that in a couple of minutes, but now let's take a look at the roads with Sam.
ABC 6 Traffic is sponsored by Green Valley Medical Clinic.
Hey, good morning, Kelly. Thank you. I'm sure hoping that wind hopefully can avoid bringing in some heat, but we will give you a look at the maps around Providence now, show you how the roads are looking. If you're coming into the city on Route 6 or Route 10 this morning, you're not going to face any delays right now. Same story for those of you heading in from the East Bay on 195, that's nice and clear. And if you're heading through the Capitol on 95, that is delay-free for you. However, those of you taking Route 24 this morning, you're going to see some delays over near Brockton. There's an overturned vehicle near Route 106 on 24 North. That's going to back you up pretty bad, making your drive time 40 minutes from 495 to 93. On the other side on 95 right now, it's only 19 minutes from 295 to 128. I'm Sam LaFrance with your updated traffic. Hector, back to you.
All right, thank you, Sam. It is Friday, which means it's time to continue our summer series. We love New England. We're going prehistoric today, and have you ever wanted to take a trip back in time to when the dinosaurs roamed the earth? Well, you will get that chance this weekend at the Rhode Island Convention Center, where we find Casey Kantz this morning. Casey, how's it going?
Well, this is one way to wake you up on a Friday morning, I think, Hector. I mean, we are getting ready for the Dino and Dragon Stroll here at the Rhode Island Convention Center coming up this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Brian Galentine, the tour manager, so nice to join us this morning. Brian, thanks for waking up.
Thanks for having us.
I know it's a long tour, many different cities you're going to and from, and to come in early this morning, we certainly appreciate it. How's it going? How's the reception been?
It's been great. We started in Houston, Texas, New Year's weekend, and here we are in Providence once again.
I got to imagine, I mean, like when I walked in here this morning, whether you're a kid, whether you're an adult, whatever the case may be, you know, these are things that we've read about in books or seen in movies, you know. To see them up close and personal, I know, obviously, you know, they are so real and so lifelike. I would imagine the reception has to be great when you see these things in person. Oh, my gosh.
It's a show for all ages. You know, we've got an amazing team that travels city to city, you know, putting on these displays, setting up, tearing down. It's a grind. They're hardworking. But, yeah, when you look at these majestic creatures, it's hard not to smile and laugh and have a good time with it.
How did, you know, because you're on the tour, obviously. They're on the tour, too. How'd they travel different city to different city? Did they get a little chaotic in there?
They travel well. We've come a long way with our loading patterns and our semi-trailers. But, yeah, they do well.
They're still maybe a little asleep for right now. Brian was telling me off camera, you know, we can wake these guys up. And I think we're going to do that here in a little bit, start to get the juices flowing a little bit. They might want to, you know, get some frustration out. It's been a long trip.
Yeah, we'll get them some breakfast, maybe some Cheerios or something like that to kickstart their mornings. But yeah, we'll get them rolling here.
Oh, that's great. We're so excited. Brian Galentine, the tour manager here for the Dino and Dragon Stroll here at the Providence or the Rhode Island Convention Center this weekend. We've got a lot to talk about, too. This is obviously a lot of fun. It's going to be great to see these things in person, up close and personal. But what the Dino and Dragon Stroll is also doing this weekend, they're doing this for a great cause. They're aiming to stomp out hunger in Providence. We're going to talk to Brian a little bit more about that coming up in just a little bit. Hector, let's send it back to you.
All right, thanks, KC. The time right now is 5:10. Still to come, though, on Good Morning Providence. You watched it right here on ABC 6 last night. We're breaking down the NBA draft. Ian Steele catches up with a local kid who may not have heard his name called, but already signed with a legendary franchise out west. Plus, hear from Brad Stevens on the Celtics' one and only selection in last night's draft and how he'll fit in with the Green Team. You're watching ABC 6, Southern New England's trusted news source.
You need answers. We're on it. ABC 6 News, first at 4, immediately after Hot Bench.
Lowe's has summer savings that turn a spark into a bang all season long.
Thinking twice about that summer road trip due to high gas prices? Well, with an electrified Toyota, you can pack your bags today. Right now, you can get savings on amazingly fuel-efficient Toyotas at the Toyota Summer Sales Event. Save fuel with an electrified all-wheel drive Highlander Hybrid with 35 mpg and up to a 598-mile driving range. Plus, get 1.75% financing on Highlander. So, take that summer road trip. But first, see your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
Frosty time is kind of like you time, if you time tasted like a Frosty.
Hey, Willie, can I get a hand with this?
You got this, brother. I know you've been working out.
Please, this is pretty heavy.
That's why I got the small, man.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Strawberry Frosty.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping. For a husband.
ABC July 7th comes a new game show where juniors and seniors compete together.
What's TikTok?
Hosted by Kelly Ripa.
What kind of animal is Sonic?
I think it's a dog. I co-host a TV show with a small blonde person.
Rapunzel?
Where the biggest decision...
A new car or your own arcade.
...comes down to the littlest mind. Generation Gap premieres July 7th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
From executive producer Peyton Manning.
You got that.
Comes a new game show that's making a crash.
Oh my God!
The bigger the stack, the bigger the crash.
Sunday, July 10th.
Be careful!
The only way to win is to keep it together. Hosted by Janelle James.
I'm gonna need a bigger umbrella.
The Final Straw premieres Sunday, July 10th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Get a 10% off rebate with the purchase of 4 more eligible Samsung appliances at Lowe's. Like the Samsung Bespoke Refrigerator with customizable and changeable door panels. This 4th of July, find the color that fits your style.
And welcome back to Good Morning Providence. We're continuing our draft coverage tonight. Let's go to a story, local kid getting picked. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to start with the Celtics, the NBA draft happening right here on ABC 6 last night, and the Celtics had to wait around for a while before they made their one pick. The C's did not have a first rounder, so they waited until the second round and number 53 overall. When they finally hit the clock, Boston selecting Alabama guard J.D. Davidson with their pick. Davison played all 33 games as a freshman for the Crimson Tide this past season, averaging over 8 points and 4 assists per game. Celtics president of basketball operations Brad Stevens saying overnight, the C's have been scouting Davison for quite a while, seeing him in practice and games over the winter, and they feel he's a player the team can help grow and develop.
Tonight was about finding somebody that we could invest in, that we could put a lot of time into, that we could help grow in their young career and hopefully, help JD in particular, but whoever we picked in that spot, get better and really start their career off on the right foot with an investment from a staff and an organization for the long term.
And there's some PC Friars news from draft night as well. There were a number of players with local ties with a chance to earn a professional opportunity after the draft was done. Reports coming out saying PC standout Justin Minaya has agreed to play for the Hornets NBA Summer League. Reporter Adam Zagoria saying that team owner Michael Jordan was impressed with Minaya's defense, so the Friars star will showcase his talents with Charlotte. And new this morning, continuing our draft coverage, Portsmouth native and former St. Andrews standout Cole Swider agreeing to a contract with the Lakers. After getting the call from LA, ABC 6 sports anchor Ian Steele stopped by the backyard party in Portsmouth and talked one-on-one with the Syracuse and now Lakers player.
We're here at his draft night party. He just made the announcement that he got picked up by the Lakers, so let's hear a round of applause for Cole Swider. We talked yesterday about the interest that the Lakers had in you. Could you tell that this was a possibility throughout this process?
Yeah, talking to Rob Pelinka and talking to the staff and everything like that, I knew it would be a possibility. There's some other teams that I thought could be a possibility, but at the end of the day, I just felt like the Lakers was the best option for me after the draft to continue my basketball career. So it's such a blessing, man. I couldn't be more excited.
Take us through the moment where the phone rang and it was the Lakers on the other side and you agreed to the deal.
Yeah, man, it was just my agent called me. He said the Lakers are going to offer you a two-way contract. Would you want to accept? And I was like, how can I say yes any faster? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a dream come true, and to have the opportunity to be a Laker with this amazing franchise is such a blessing.
What were the emotions knowing that that was the phone call that could change your life?
Yeah, man, I think you go from 3 years of not playing. You go 1 year at Syracuse, and 1 year at Syracuse, and then being able to get this opportunity. Not a lot of people thought this would be possible besides the people here. So,
Yep.
It's just emotional, man.
Got you. All right, Cole Swider going to the Los Angeles Lakers. Cole, thank you so much for the time. We'll let you get back to the celebration. Cole Swider off to LA, folks.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Cole. Time right now is 5:17. You're taking a live look over downtown Providence right now. ABC 6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates has your forecast on the 6th. Kelly.
Hello and good morning. Yeah, the sun is shining. It'd be nice if we could keep it all day. That's not going to be the case, though. We do have a warm front on our doorstep, and that's going to bring us some degree of cloudiness. But here in Providence, it does make for a really pretty start, of course, to your day. So what we're looking at are temperatures currently that are down into the 50s. We do have some patches of fog that have developed. They're not as dense as they were yesterday morning, nor as widespread. So visibilities are cut a little bit. We're down to 4 miles in Taunton. We've got 7-mile visibility in New Bedford, 1.75 miles as we look to the Newport area. So here are your local temps that are in the 50s. In fact, we are at 50 currently in Taunton and also into New Bedford. We have 56 in Providence. We have 52 right now in Smithfield. 53 is your current temperature in Westerly. 56 out on Block Island. So our dew points are also in the 50s. And for us in southern New England, dew points in the 50s is a super comfortable place to be. So it is actually very pleasant, comfortable, and mainly dry out there this morning. I say mainly because we do have some showers in our vicinity, which I will show you in a second. I want to show you your winds, generally light to calm winds, just like we've started the past 3 mornings. But eventually these winds will be lining up as the front goes through and turning southerly once we get to this evening. So our satellite radar picking up a couple of little spotty showers. And yes, there is a chance we could pick up one of those too as the front slowly works its way across southern New England. But it is going to be almost a day-long deal to get it through. Once it does, though, we get into this. This is a big area of high pressure. And this big area of high pressure takes over for the weekend, gives us sunshine both Saturday and Sunday. But it's also going to be moving, and as it slides off the coast, it is going to basically just pump heat and humidity right into southern New England with a very strong southerly southwesterly inflow. So our future cast is showing a good deal of clouds that'll be coming in from time to time. There's your slight chance of picking up a little spot shower. I do honestly think most of us will see this as a dry day. It's almost the same scenario as yesterday, picking up an occasional shower. And that'll take us into this evening as well. Again, occasional clouds, an occasional spot, light, brief shower. Really nothing to write home about, but still Well, it's in your forecast, so you should know about it. And then as we get to the overnight, we're going to do that clearing, change our wind direction, and start to move in the heat and humidity just in time for the upcoming weekend. Speaking of which, we're looking at 88 degrees as your high for both Saturday and Sunday. Just a couple more clouds on Sunday, but it will be hot and humid both of these days, which means when you factor in the humidity, it will be feeling like the 90s both weekend days. And that's of particular concern to our elderly friends and relatives. Might want to check in on them. They'd love to see you anyway this weekend. And also keep an eye on the little ones this weekend because they can be susceptible to heat-related illnesses as well. With that said, your forecast for today has a cooler high, cooler than average. Your average high is 80. We're going to top out about 77. Mix of sun and clouds. That's what most of the day will be, although right from the gate, the next couple of hours, we will see a lot of sunshine. Should be a nice start. May lead to some solar glare, though, for your early commute. Your extended forecast will show once we get by the weekend, we do have a pretty strong cold front coming through on Monday. Showers are likely. There's also a good chance we're going to generate some thunderstorms, too. That cold front will put an end to the hot and humid trend of the weekend. And midweek, looks like we're cruising with some seasonable temps, comfortable humidities, and temperatures that'll be perfect if you want to head to the beach on Wednesday and Thursday. You know what? Tuesday's looking to be a decent beach day as well. Hector?
All right, thank you, Kelly. Time right now is 5:21, but still to come on Good Morning Providence. Sam takes a look at some construction work you need to know about on the roads this weekend, impacting the area near the Warwick Mall and the Route 610 interchange. You're watching ABC 6 News.
From Providence to Fall River to New Bedford, the ABC 6 News team is in your community.
Plus a local weather forecast that you can rely on.
Turn to ABC 6 News at 6, Southern New England's trusted news source.
You bet your life.
Get out of here.
No, you get out of here.
Hurt in a car wreck? It's your health, your money, and your pain and suffering. Want what's best? I'm attorney Rob Levine, the heavy hitter. And around here, you matter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
Whether someone is across the neighborhood, across the street, or across the room, you have the power to make them feel right at home. Ritz, a taste of welcome.
Everyone knows eating well and exercise are a big part of losing weight. WW's new program teaches you how to do it.
I still eat the foods I want to eat, and I have lost 69 pounds, James.
You're just changing your mindset and shifting your eating habits.
For me, WW is all about flexibility. There's no restrictions.
More knowing means more doing. Do it with WW. I'm reading your aura right now. It's telling me that WW works.
Go to WW.com to see today's limited time offer.
Cox keeps you connected with reliably fast panoramic Wi-Fi, giving you whole home coverage. Get services the day you move in with Easy Connect included, and advanced security to help protect your devices from online threats. Just imagine what the power of our internet could do in your hands.
Did you get it? Got it.
See if you qualify for free internet through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program.
There's an easy way to save on your home energy bill year-round. Insulate your home with Rhode Island's premier insulation company, L&B Remodeling. The experts at L&B Remodeling Company provide you with energy savings through building science and proven methods, all while providing superior customer service and quality of workmanship. Make your home energy efficient while also making a positive impact on the environment. Get in touch with L&B Remodeling for a quote today.
Hurt in a car wreck? It's your health, your money, and your pain and suffering. Want what's best? I'm attorney Rob Levine, the heavy hitter. And around here, you matter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Providence. ABC 6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates now joins us with a quick look at your forecast. Kelly.
Well, Hector, we are looking at a really pleasant start out there. Dry conditions across southern New England. Lots of sunshine, too. We have 56 degrees, dew points in the 50s. Couldn't have asked for a more comfortable start to the day, even though temperatures are technically 5 degrees cooler than average. We do have some visibility issues, not the widespread issues we had yesterday, but Newport has visibility down to 1.75 miles. We also have reduced visibility due to some patchy fog in Taunton, Norwood, and New Bedford visibility has been cut to 7 miles. That that's not enough really to impact road travel, but just so you know, yeah, we've got some patchy fog this morning. We also have a warm front coming through. It's going to throw us some clouds that will gradually be building in, and that warm front's currently making for some showers about to enter the Worcester area. There is a chance that one of those showers could hold together long enough to make it in our corner of southern New England, but I really do think most of us will see this as a blend of sun and clouds, dry day with a high near 77. So our early commute, those patches of fog, although most of us will see some sunshine, solar glare may be an issue. Please keep that in mind. Sunglasses to be handy, and then a blend of sun and clouds for your late commute with a temperature then of 73. Time to take a look at the roads. Sam is here with a look at traffic.
ABC6 Traffic is sponsored by Green Valley Medical Clinic.
Hey, thanks, Kelly. I know I'm not looking forward to that weekend heat very much over here, but we'll give you a look outside, show you how 195 is looking, and you can see all these cars moving nice and easy into the city over the Washington Bridge. We'll give you a look out to Bristol County, Mass. Now you can see 195 still clear through Fall River and New Bedford. If you're on 140 or 24, both of those are clear up towards Taunton. 495 might be an important part of your morning drive this morning, and it is clear right now, and that is because there is an overturned vehicle on 24 North near Route 106. That's backing you up pretty bad up towards Boston. It's a 66-minute drive right now between 495 and 93 on 24 North. If you're on the other side on 95, it's only going to take you 19 minutes from 295 to 128. Now we have some traffic changes to tell you about near the Warwick Mall today. RIDOT will change the traffic patterns at West Natick Road as part of ongoing bridge work. The West Natick Bridge will be closed. That links Route 2 south to the Warwick Mall. The Jug Handle Road near the mall will be reopened to accommodate that traffic. The West Natick Bridge will remain closed until October. I'm Sam LaFrance with your updated traffic. Hector, back to you.
Thank you, Sam. It's 5:26. Still to come on Good Morning Providence. More from Casey live at the Dino Stroll. Casey, what can we expect coming up?
All right. See, these guys aren't as scary as they look in the movies. See that? Not too bad. Hanging out with a couple of my buddies this morning. The Dino and Dragon Stroll coming to Providence this weekend. I've been roaming around here. I've got some company. We're going to show you coming up in just a little bit. Stay with us.
Hi, my name is Jason Zanellis, and I'm a physician assistant focusing on primary care and concierge medicine here at Oceanside Medical.
And I'm Dr. Christina McAteer, Medical Director at Oceanside Medical.
Today's Medical Minute is going to focus on high blood pressure or hypertension. Has your doctor told you that you have high blood pressure? This means that your heart and blood vessels are routinely exposed to higher than normal pressures, which can lead to elevated inflammation and atherosclerotic development over time. Christy, how many patients did you see today in the emergency room with uncontrolled hypertension?
Well, it's a fair amount, and it's rising every day because of lack of access to primary care. It is important to know what your blood pressure is, and monitoring it over time is key to really understand your body's resting state. Proper control of blood pressure can prevent chronic disease like diabetes, heart attacks, and strokes, so watching your blood pressure is essential for good health.
Oceanside Medical is proud to be your partner on the path to preventative care.
The preceding portion of Medical Minute was sponsored by The Preserve.
It's summertime, so get ready to sizzle and sweat because it's only getting hotter. But when you've had enough of the heat, stay cool with Petro.
Petro.
That's right. For over 50 years, Petro Home Services has been the AC experts. From tune-ups to installation to 24/7 emergency repairs, nobody helps you keep your cool like Petro. It's a promise, the Petro Promise. Need a new system? Take advantage of our special financing offers. Call to get a quote today.
Since 1949, the Slocum family has been serving people throughout Rhode Island. Slocum means mentor, protector, friend. It means showing up when it's time to work and responding even when it's not. Slocum means no tiered service based on price points. We treat every customer like gold and every home as a castle. Built to last, built for you. Count on it. Slocum Real Estate and Insurance.
Friday's estimated Mega Millions jackpot is $312 million. Make sure to add Megaplier to increase your non-jackpot prizes up to $5 million. Please play responsibly.
You all share the same secret.
12 contestants related to the biggest celebrities on the planet compete to keep their identity a secret. From executive producers of Love is Blind to when they'll use manipulation.
My strategy is to be the realest liar that I can be.
Lies.
People are being disrespectful.
And family ties.
Whoever can keep
keeps their celebrity relative a secret will win $100,000.
Hosted by Kevin and Frankie Jonas. Claim to Fame. Premieres July 11th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
You're about to date the most men we've ever had.
We're here for that.
I like big boys, inner city boys. I like the pretty boys with the bow tie. I don't discriminate. Come and get a taste.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna get cold.
Familiar with this material? It's husband material.
Get ready, boys.
You want to go on together, try to double your winnings?
We're going for it. We're going for it.
When it's double or nothing.
We've come this far because of our gut.
Go with your gut.
You got it!
You bet your life.
The gut does not lie, my friend.
You Bet Your Life, weeknights at 7 p.m. on ABC 6. This is Southern New England's trusted news source, Good Morning Providence.
Welcome back to Good Morning Providence. It's 5:30. ABC 6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Kelly Bates now joins us for your first forecast. Kelly, good morning.